Alright guys, welcome to another beer review, and today we're going to the first time, I believe, to the Redchurch Brewery, or Redchurch Beer, yeah, Redchurch Brewery, and this is the Old Ford Export Stout, which was kind of given to me by my good friend Dean from Dean's Beer Reviews when we met up in Coventry. And yeah, he gave me a couple of bottles and this was one of them. And yeah, never had anything from Redchurch before, but I heard quite a lot of good things about them. And yeah, so very much looking forward to giving this a try. Lovely little label. I do like the crown. And yeah, I'm going to be making some sausage rolls in a little bit, so I might infuse them with this, as well as breaking bottle caps, which I want to add. So yeah, let's see what we get with this one. So a massive thank you to my good friend Dean for sorting me out with this one. I do love a good old-fashioned export stout. So, beer in a glass then, and that is a lovely sort of dark brown colour. I won't say it's jet black. It's got some really dark, intense, oaky hues to it. Nice half a finger's worth of khaki-looking head. Again, nice little look of density to it, and yeah, very pretty on the eye. Let's see what it smells like. Oof. Big hits of like chocolate, big hits of cherry. There's a lovely dark brown sugar there as well, like muscovado, maybe even a little bit of treacle. A little bit of woody smokiness, but I would say it's actually more on the sweeter side of things. Yeah, lovely baker's chocolate. Very cakey as well. It's got a really sweet aroma, like some of these like adjunct, you know, Omnipollo-esque type pastry stouts. It really does. It smells absolutely wonderful. ABV is 7.5%, so it looks good, smells good. Let's give it a taste. Cheers. It's a lot more savoury on the mouthfeel, but you still get that like underlining cakey, biscuity sweetness. A little bit more of a char character as opposed to a smoky character. Body is a little bit on the light side, but it does finish velvety and creamy. Do you know what it's tasting like? Now I'm thinking about it, it just tastes like Maltesers, with just a bit more of like a smoked, oaky sort of character to them. Oh, it's tasting really good. It's really easy drinking. That's going to go so well in a sausage roll. As long as I can find something fruity to go along with it, because you're not really getting those like cherry berry characters you were getting from the nose. It's again more on the savoury side of things, but with a bit of a complementary sweetness. But yeah, it's a lovely little stout indeed. That's very nice. It's weird. It's like one taste is cakey, one taste is a bit more savoury. I think it all depends on which part of the palate the beer splashes onto first. But I like that a lot, and I think there's definitely going to be a place for that in my sausage rolls. So fantastic stuff. Dean, thank you so much, my friend, for giving me a bottle of this. In terms of a rating, I would give that an 8 out of 10. I think it's lovely stuff. I'd happily try it again. I'd like to see the ABV pumped up a little bit, see how they could, using that almost base recipe, but obviously it would change to get the alcohols there. And yeah, I could imagine this would be beautiful aged in a port barrel. Lovely stuff. 8 out of 10. Redchurch Old Ford Export Stout. Massive thank you to my good friend and live co-host. I keep wanting to say Dane, because there's someone in work called that who I keep calling like Dave, Dean, Dan. Yeah, I'm terrible with names, but Dean needs no introduction, so his link will be down below, as well as Redchurch's information. And if any of my friends and fellow beer tubers have reviewed this one, I'll put their links in there as well. And yeah, lovely stuff. Give it a go if you come across it. Thanks for watching, and I shall hopefully see you all later. Cheers.